What's one of the best things about being a hockey fan? It's the jerseys, right? Now, every NHL team has some beautiful home and away sweaters, but today is my weekly tier list, and I will be ranking every NHL alternate jersey to decide which team has done the best job at creating a new design for their team. Now, not every NHL team uses an alternate sweater, so if your team is not on this list, then they have not introduced this option yet. I will be ranking these jerseys based on creativity, design history, and whether or not it is better than some of the team's previous third jersey designs. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that now, and let's get right into it. The first jersey today is the Edmonton Oilers. Now, thankfully, they updated their home jerseys away from that terrible orange rendition that they were rocking a few years ago. I really love their current home and away set, but when it comes to this alternate jersey, I just don't like it at all. I think it might be the lack of white in this jersey that really makes me dislike this design. The dark blue colorway with the all orange logo is just not doing it for me. I think making their reverse retro jersey their alternate would be a better way to go, so let's place this one in the trash category because even though it's somewhat original, the colorway just doesn't look good for this team, and you're kind of doing a disservice to this franchise with this sweater. The second jersey on my list is from the Dallas Stars. I really like their current home and away jersey catalog as well. I think it's one of the better ones in Stars history, but when it comes to their latest reverse retros and third jersey especially, I just think that they have failed to deliver each time. Similarly to the Oilers, this jersey's lack of white just makes it a sore sight for the eyes. I like the logo with the Texas-inspired background, but it just feels like a glow-in-the-dark neon mess that I just don't like. This jersey will also go in the trash category as well. I'm not a fan of these weird colorways that they've been doing with a couple of these. I do like it a bit more than Edmonton's because at least they added a little bit of a different logo to it, but still I'm just not a fan of this one. Next jersey comes from the New Jersey Devils. When this jersey came out, I was kind of hyped because they did a nice job with creating a fresh new sweater for Devils fans. The problem is that it's not exactly worth purchasing. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of using the black sweater and the font for jersey is sweet, but it looks more like a men's league sweater than anything else. The stripes on the sleeves just look a little bit misplaced and it feels like there's something missing. This one's not terrible because I like that they tried to be creative with this one, but personally I wouldn't purchase it, so I will put New Jersey's alternate in the tier. Tampa Bay Lightning is next on my list, and let's be real here, the Lightning's old jerseys were just way better than the current set. The home and away set they use is more modern, and the same can be said about their black jersey as well. This black primary one with the gray gradient is bold and creative for an alternate jersey for this franchise, but I think the Lightning's two reverse retros were just way better than this one. Now, I can see the appeal for Tampa fans, but I just don't think they did enough for me to really place it any higher than the tier. Similar to the Devils, props for creativity, but I just think there's something missing with this one. Next up, the Anaheim Ducks. The Ducks introduced a new jersey this year as their alternate, so I'm going to discard their previous jersey since it's no longer relevant. The 30th anniversary jersey from the Ducks is just a beauty. Sure, they didn't bring back the original Mighty Ducks logo, but that's okay since this new logo is a similar design, and they brought it back with the colorway that we all know and love, which is bonus points. I am going to place this jersey in the great tier. I love the colors of this sweater. The logo is unique and pays homage to the original Mighty Ducks logo. Great jersey from Anaheim. I wish that they would have just went back to the original one, but I get that they might not be able to do that at this point. Next up is the Colorado Avalanche's third jersey, and this one is a solid design for the hockey club. What's hard about this one is that the home and away jerseys that the Avs are currently using is just too good and it's hard to beat. Naturally, any other jersey that is going to be used will be less exciting, so with this one I just don't really care for the design. The best part of Colorado's jersey is the state flag on the shoulder and the white design on the top as well. The triangle logo does feel a little bit misplaced and maybe just doesn't really fit with the rest of the jersey. I like this one, it's just not my favorite. I'm going to place it in the solid category. It's a solid addition to the roster for the Avalanche's jersey collection, and I can see why fans would buy it. This next jersey is hands down the best jersey this team has ever come out with. It's not the best third jersey in the league, but should immediately be used as this franchise's home jersey on a nightly basis. The baby blue mixed with the off-white cream shoulders is a beautiful colorway, and the logo is innovative and really is a bold design choice. Columbus may not be having the best season, but this jersey is a great alternate, and I think any fan of Columbus should purchase it immediately. Put this one in the elite category. Arizona is up next, and they are competing for the best jersey roster in the NHL right now. This team keeps releasing one after another beautiful jerseys, whether it's from their home and away Kachina sweater, their gorgeous reverse retros, all the way to this maroon masterpiece that I'm just a huge fan of. Not much else can be said about this design. It's awesome. The colorway is beautiful. The jersey and the layout is just elite, and the font is beautiful for Arizona. It is one of my favorites, but I am going to stick it in the elite category because I do think there are a few jerseys that just edged this one out, but no shortage here from Arizona. They did a great job with this one. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the orange Flyer jerseys, but something about the black primary just speaks to me a little bit more. This jersey is nothing crazy. I mean, we've seen the black sweater before, and the logo is pretty much the same throughout the franchise's history. Nothing crazy to say about this one. It's a good sweater, so it's going to go in the good tier. Washington is up next, and I have to say it's a pleasing jersey, but the logo just doesn't really do it for me. Don't get me wrong, the design of this jersey is nice. I like the white shoulders and feel like the colorway is unique compared to their current home jerseys, but I just don't really think it's anything special, so I'm going to place it in the solid category. I feel like it's very similar to the Colorado style of jersey, and it's on par with that design, so I feel like they both work well in the same tier. Do the Islanders still wear this sweater? I need to fact check this one, but let's say that this is their current alternate today. I don't like it. There, I said it. I have never loved this logo, and even though I like the white shoulders for the Avalanche and Capitals jersey, I just don't really think it works on this one. The Islanders have a beautiful reverse retro fisherman sweater, and that should be their third jersey. So I'm going to put this one in the category. I do like a few things about it, but not enough to put it any higher than this tier. Next up is the Golden Knights. Their alternate is a beauty, and when it comes to creativity, they really went for it here. I love the gold design, but I really just don't care for all of the sparkles that come along with this one. It looks nice on the ice, which is a plus, and I will say it looks way better than their gray jerseys, so I'm going to put this one in the good tier. I think it's a great solid third jersey. Next up is St. Louis, and like the Coyotes, the Blues jersey roster rarely misses, and this alternate is just amazing. The Blues logo is timeless, and adding a new blue variant just works so well with the music note and the yellow. Subtle, unique colors that are a nice touch to the already existing jersey. Love this one, so I'm going to put it in the elite tier. If I were a Blues fan, this would be the jersey that I'm buying hands down. Next up, the Boston Bruins. They enter their 100th centennial year, and changing all of their jerseys was not enough. They had to go out and get one of the cleanest alternate jerseys that this franchise has ever worn. The cream colorway with the yellow and brown old school hockey look is just a masterpiece. Put these on the ice with the brown buckets and pants, and you have a masterclass in hockey uniforms. This is a top tier jersey, and hopefully the Bruins will begin using this as their alternate in the future. Next up is the Winnipeg Jets, and this team is another example of a team with alternate jerseys that are just way better than their current home jerseys. The dark blue primary with the old school logo just looks so nice for this organization. If they won't make it their primary, at least they need to leave it as their alternate. I'm a big fan of this one, and I'm going to put it in the elite tier. Jerseys in the 90s were the best, and this Kings jersey is a prime example why. Now, a lot of people hate the current Kings home and away jerseys, and while I don't share that opinion, I do think we all can agree that this is a great alternate selection for the Kings. Reminds me of when Gretzky used to play for this franchise, but the biggest question is, do you like the silver buckets and gloves with this sweater? Because I'm a big fan of it. Place this Kings jersey in the elite category. Next up, the Vancouver Canucks. The skate jersey is one of the greatest hockey jerseys ever made. There's nothing really to say about this. The Canucks needed to bring it back, and they did. The jersey is perfect and belongs in top tier. I don't think I've ever met a person who dislikes this jersey, so if someone out there does, please explain yourself. I may get some hate for this one, but am I the only one who really dislikes the Carolina Hurricanes logo? I get it, and I still don't like it. The team uses 3 different styles for their home, away, and alternate, and still sometimes I'm not sure which is which. Regardless of all of that, I don't like the logo, and I don't really care for the design of the sweater. For me, the black jersey they use looks way better on the ice, and I think there is more homage being paid to the state of Carolina in that jersey anyways, so they should stick with those over these. This one is in the trash tier for me. I'm real sorry about that, Carolina fans, but I just don't like it. Next up, the Calgary Flames. The Flames' current home and away jersey set is just beautiful, and arguably it's the best jersey collection in the league right now. But for their alternate, the Flames came up big yet again. I never thought I would like the black colorway for them, but when done with this horse logo, I just can't look away. It's that good. It's not top tier, but deserves a huge nod for creativity and design. This jersey belongs in the elite tier. Next up is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Some really love this jersey design, and don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I think the franchise has had better options in the past. If I were the Penguins, I'm bringing back the baby blue Winter Classic jerseys from 2008 as my alternate. I think having a unique jersey with a new colorway is just a fun way to keep fans engaged, and while I like the jersey design here because it's respected from the past, I just think it belongs in the good tier. Nothing crazy, but a solid jersey for Pens fans. Next up is the Buffalo Sabers. Buffalo may be on a huge playoff drought, but one thing this franchise has done a fantastic job with since Adidas took over the jersey designs for the NHL is make beautiful sweaters for its fan base. The Goat Head jersey is largely recognized as one of the greatest hockey jerseys ever created, and this rendition of the popular sweater is just a beautiful design choice. Like Vancouver's skate jersey, I think it's hated by very few people, so it goes in the top tier for me. Next up is the Toronto Maple Leafs black sweater. Let me just say that some people really don't like this jersey concept, but I completely disagree. Toronto is traditionally a two-color team with the white and blue look, but I really like the contrast that the black adds to their current logo. I think Toronto currently has a great look, and these black jerseys are a great addition to their collection. This jersey goes in the elite category for me. Last but not least is the latest addition to the third jersey club, the New York Rangers new design. I've been waiting for the Rangers to use their current logo on a jersey for a long time now, so I was hyped when I saw them reveal this one. The dark blue is a great contrast to the logo, and the sleeve design is a nice touch. The only issue is that the logo is massive. I mean, it takes over the entire front of the jersey. I haven't seen one in person yet, so maybe it looks a little bit better when you get your hands on it, but just take a look at Jacob Trouba's C in this picture. It's crazy oversized, and that's an understatement. Logo size aside, I love this latest jersey installment for the Rangers, and I'm going to put it in the elite tier. Well, I think that's the last one. Let me know if I missed any of the alternate jerseys or if I forgot something in the comments below, along with your opinions on my NHL alternate jersey tier list for 2023-24. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.